Every day, we are faced with choices. Choices that can lead us to greatness or hold us back. The difference, discipline, it's the invisible force that shapes champions, builds empires, and transforms ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. Think about the last time you achieved something meaningful. Maybe it was a promotion at work, a personal fitness goal, or mastering a new skill. How did you get there? It was not luck. It was not just talent. It was discipline. The daily commitment to push yourself, even when you didn't feel like it. Discipline is not just about following rules or punishing yourself. It's about freedom. Yes, you heard that right. Freedom. When you have discipline, you are free from the tyranny of your own impulses. You are free from the regret of wasted potential. You are free to become the person you were always meant to be. Look around you. The world is full of people with dreams, with talent, with big ideas. But how many of those dreams come true? How much of that talent blossoms? How many of those ideas change the world? The harsh truth is that most people fall short, not because they lack ability, but because they lack discipline. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's the fuel that keeps you going when motivation fades. And make no mistake, motivation will fade. Feelings are fickle, but discipline is dependable. Consider the greatest achievers in any field: sports, business, art, science. What sets them apart? Is it just natural talent? No. It's their relentless discipline. They show up every day, rain or shine. They put in the work when no one's watching. They make the hard choices again and again. Discipline is a skill. Like any skill, it can be learned, practiced, and mastered. It starts with small steps. It's about making promises to yourself and keeping them. It's about doing what needs to be done, especially when you do not feel like it. Imagine waking up every morning with a sense of purpose, knowing exactly what you need to do to move closer to your goals. Imagine having the strength to say no to distractions and yes to what truly matters. Imagine looking back on your life with satisfaction, knowing you gave it your all. That's the power of discipline. But let's be honest, discipline is not easy. If it were, everyone would have it. It requires sacrifice. It demands that you trade short-term pleasure for long-term fulfillment. It means doing the hard thing now so that life becomes easier later. Think about a time when you let yourself down, when you broke a promise to yourself. How did it feel? Now think about a time when you pushed through and you did what you said you would do, no matter what. That feeling of pride, of self-respect, that's the reward of discipline. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Every time you choose the harder right over the easier wrong, you are building that muscle. Every time you resist temptation, you are growing stronger. Every time you follow through on a commitment, you are becoming more disciplined. Discipline is not about perfection. It's about consistency. It's not about never falling. It's about always getting back up. The most disciplined people in the world still have bad days. The difference is they do not let those bad days derail them. They acknowledge the slip-up and get right back on track. Discipline touches every area of your life. It's not just about work or fitness or finance. It's about becoming a person of integrity, someone who can be counted on. When you are disciplined, you are reliable. You are trustworthy. You are the kind of person others want to be around, want to work with, want to build a life with. Think about the people you admire most. Chances are they're people of discipline. They're the ones who show up, who do what they say they'll do, who keep pushing even when it's tough. That's who you can become. That's who you're meant to be. But discipline is not just about personal achievement. It's about impact. When you are disciplined, you become a role model. You inspire others. Your actions speak louder than words, showing those around you what's possible with commitment and hard work. Imagine the ripple effect of your discipline. Your children, seeing your example, grow up with a strong work ethic. Your colleagues, inspired by your consistency, raise their own standards. Your community, benefiting from your reliable contributions, becomes a better place. That's the far-reaching power of personal discipline. Now you might be thinking, but I've tried to be disciplined before and I failed. Here's the thing. Failure is part of the process. Every time you fall short, you learn, you adjust, you grow. The only real failure is giving up on yourself. Remember, discipline is a choice. It's a choice you make every single day, sometimes every single hour. It's choosing to do the work even when you do not see immediate results. It's choosing to keep your word, especially to yourself. It's choosing to live with intention rather than drifting through life. Discipline is the key that unlocks your potential. It's what turns your dreams into plans and your plans into reality. Without discipline, talent is wasted. Without discipline, opportunities slip away. Without discipline, life becomes a series of what ifs and if only. But with discipline, you become unstoppable. With discipline, you can overcome any obstacle. With discipline, you can achieve things you never thought possible. Think about your biggest goal right now. What's standing between you and that goal? Is it lack of knowledge? Lack of opportunity? Or is it lack of discipline? Be honest with yourself. More often than not, discipline is the missing ingredient. Discipline is not just about working hard. It's about working smart. It's about prioritizing, about saying no to good things so you can say yes to great things. It's about managing your time, your energy, and your focus with intention. Imagine having crystal clear priorities. Imagine knowing exactly what you need to do each day to move closer to your goals. Imagine having the strength to stick to your plan no matter what distractions or temptations come your way. That's the life of a disciplined person. But discipline is not just about the big things. It's about the small, daily habits that shape your character and your future. It's about making your bed every morning, even if you are tired. It's about keeping your promises, even when it's inconvenient. It's about doing the right thing, even when no one's watching. These small acts of discipline compound over time. They build momentum. They create a foundation of self-trust and self-respect that nothing can shake. When you are disciplined in the small things, you develop the strength to be disciplined in the big things. What holds people back often? It's fear. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of change. But here's the truth. Discipline is the antidote to fear. When you are disciplined, you build confidence. You prove to yourself day after day that you can do hard things. Another obstacle is instant gratification. We live in a world of quick fixes and easy rewards, but real success, lasting success, comes from delayed gratification. It comes from being willing to sacrifice now for a better future. Discipline gives you the strength to resist the siren call of immediate pleasure in favor of long-term fulfillment. Procrastination is another enemy of discipline. It's so easy to put things off, to say, I will start tomorrow. But disciplined people know that tomorrow never comes. They start now. They take action today. They understand that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is now. Sometimes the obstacle is simply not knowing where to start. Discipline can seem overwhelming. But remember, it starts with small steps. Choose one area of your life. Make one small commitment. Keep it for a week. Then build on that success. Before you know it, you will have created a chain of disciplined actions that's hard to break. Discipline also requires saying no. No to distractions. No to time wasters. No to activities that do not align with your goals. This can be hard, especially when it means saying no to people you care about. But remember, every time you say yes to something that doesn't serve your purpose, you are saying no to something that does. Think about the last time you gave in to temptation. Maybe you skipped a workout, or indulged in unhealthy food, or procrastinated on an important task. How did it feel in the moment? Probably pretty good. But how did it feel afterward? That's the difference between pleasure and satisfaction. Discipline leads to true satisfaction, a deep sense of pride and accomplishment that no fleeting pleasure can match. Discipline is also about consistency. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's about getting back on track quickly when you slip up. It's about making your disciplined actions so habitual that they become second nature. Imagine a life where healthy eating is not a struggle, where regular exercise is just part of your routine, where you naturally prioritize your most important tasks. That's the power of disciplined habits. They make the right choices automatic, freeing up your mental energy for bigger challenges. But discipline is not just about self-control. It's also about self-awareness. It's about understanding your strengths and weaknesses, your triggers and temptations. When you're disciplined, you become a student of yourself. You learn what works for you and what doesn't. You become your own best coach and mentor. Discipline also requires patience. In our instant gratification world, we often expect immediate results. But real change takes time. Disciplined people understand this. They trust the process. They know that consistent, disciplined action will yield results, even if those results aren't immediately visible. Think about planting a garden. You do not see results right away. For weeks, it might look like nothing's happening. But under the surface, roots are growing. And if you keep watering, keep weeding, keep nurturing, suddenly one day, you see the first shoots breaking through the soil. That's how discipline works. Keep at it, even when you can't see results. Your efforts are making a difference. Discipline also requires courage. It takes courage to go against the grain, to do what's right instead of what's easy. It takes courage to face your fears, to push your limits, to step out of your comfort zone. But here's the beautiful thing. The more disciplined you become, the more courageous you become. They feed each other in a virtuous cycle. Imagine facing your biggest fear with confidence, knowing that you have the discipline to see it through. Imagine taking on challenges that once seemed impossible, armed with the knowledge that you have the discipline to persist until you succeed. That's the kind of courage discipline builds. Discipline also requires humility. It means being willing to learn, to admit when you are wrong, to seek help when you need it. Disciplined people aren't afraid to ask for feedback, to seek out mentors, to learn from their mistakes. They know that true strength comes from acknowledging your weaknesses and working to improve them. Think about the last time you received criticism. How would you react? Disciplined people see criticism as an opportunity for growth. They have the humility to listen, to reflect, and to change if necessary. This humility, paradoxically, is a source of great strength. Discipline is also about focus. In a world full of distractions, the ability to focus is a superpower. Disciplined people know how to tune out the noise and concentrate on what's truly important. They understand that multitasking is a myth, that real productivity comes from deep, focused work. Imagine being able to sit down and work on your most important task without checking your phone, without getting sidetracked by emails, without letting your mind wander. That's the kind of laser-focused discipline can give you. But discipline is not just about work. It's about balance. It's about knowing when to push and when to rest. Disciplined people understand the importance of recovery. They know that true productivity is not about working 24/7, but about working smart and taking care of themselves. Think about elite athletes. They do not train nonstop. They have carefully structured training schedules that include plenty of rest and recovery time. They know that it's during rest that the body grows stronger. The same principle applies to mental and emotional discipline. Sometimes the most disciplined thing you can do is take a break. Discipline is also about resilience. It's about bouncing back from setbacks, about persevering in the face of obstacles. Disciplined people do not let failures define them. They see failures as lessons, as opportunities to grow and improve. Imagine facing a major setback with confidence, knowing that you have the discipline to pick yourself up and keep moving forward. That's the kind of resilience discipline builds. Discipline is about taking responsibility for your life. It's about recognizing that you are the author of your own story. Disciplined people do not make excuses. They do not blame others for their circumstances. They take ownership of their choices and their actions. Think about the last time something went wrong in your life. What's your first reaction? Was it to look for someone to blame or to look for a way to fix it? Disciplined people always choose the latter. They ask themselves, what can I learn from this? How can I do better next time? Discipline is also about integrity. It's about aligning your actions with your values. It's about doing the right thing, even when it's hard, even when no one's watching. Disciplined people have a strong moral compass. They live by their principles, not by convenience. Imagine the peace of mind that comes from knowing you've always acted with integrity. Imagine the respect you earn, both from others and from yourself, when you consistently do what's right. That's the kind of character discipline builds. Discipline is about continuous improvement. It's about never settling, never becoming complacent. Disciplined people are always looking for ways to grow, to learn, to become better. They understand that there's no finish line in personal development, that life is a journey of constant growth. Think about your skills and knowledge from a year ago. How have you improved? What new things have you learned? Disciplined people can always point to areas of growth because they're constantly pushing themselves to improve. Discipline is about delayed gratification. It's about being willing to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term gain. Disciplined people understand that the best things in life often require patience and persistence. They're willing to put in the work now to reap the rewards later. Imagine saving money consistently, even when it means saying no to immediate pleasures and then having the financial freedom to pursue your dreams. That's the power of delayed gratification, and it's a hallmark of discipline. Discipline is about self-respect. It's about keeping the promises you make to yourself. It's about treating yourself with the same consideration and respect you would give to someone you care about deeply. Disciplined people have a strong sense of self-worth that comes from consistently honoring their commitments to themselves. Think about how you feel when you follow through on a commitment you've made to a friend. Now imagine feeling that way about yourself every day. That's the kind of self-respect discipline builds. Discipline is about creating your own luck. It's about being prepared when opportunities arise. Disciplined people understand that luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. They're always ready, always improving, always positioning themselves for success. Imagine being fully prepared when a life-changing opportunity presents itself. Imagine having the skills, the mindset, and the track record to seize that opportunity with both hands. That's the kind of readiness discipline creates. Discipline is about living intentionally. It's about designing your life rather than drifting through it. Disciplined people have clear goals and a clear vision for their future. They make conscious choices about how they spend their time, their energy, and their resources. Think about the last week of your life. How much of it was intentional? How much of it moved you closer to your goals? Disciplined people can answer these questions with confidence because they live with purpose and intention. Discipline is about freedom. This might seem paradoxical, but it's true. When you are disciplined, you are free from the tyranny of your impulses. You are free from the regret of wasted potential. You are free to become the best version of yourself. Imagine waking up every day with a sense of control over your life, knowing that you have the discipline to pursue your dreams and overcome your challenges. That's true freedom, and it comes from discipline. Discipline is about love. Love for yourself, love for your potential, love for the person you're becoming. It's about caring enough about your future self to make good choices today. It's about respecting yourself enough to hold yourself to high standard. Think about someone you love deeply. How do you treat them? You probably encourage them to be their best self. You probably hold them accountable with kindness. You probably celebrate their successes and support them through their struggles. That's exactly how disciplined people treat themselves. I want you to remember this. Discipline is everything. It's the key that unlocks your potential. It's the bridge between who you are and who you want to be. It's the force that can transform your life. Start small. Choose one area of your life where you want to be more disciplined. Make a commitment to yourself. Keep that commitment no matter what. Then build on that success. Day by day, choice by choice, you will become more disciplined. And as you do, you will become more powerful, more confident, more successful. Remember, every choice matters. Every action counts. Every moment is an opportunity to practice discipline. Embrace that opportunity. Use it to shape your character, to build your future, to become the person you were always meant to be. The path of discipline may not be easy, but it's infinitely rewarding. It's a journey that will challenge you, change you, and ultimately fulfill you in ways you never imagined. As you walk this path, you will discover strengths you didn't know you had. You will overcome obstacles you once thought insurmountable. You will achieve goals that once seemed like distant dreams. Every step you take on this path builds momentum. Each disciplined choice creates a ripple effect, influencing not just your actions, but your thoughts, your beliefs, and your very identity. You will begin to see yourself as someone who can be counted on, someone who follows through, someone who makes things happen. This journey discipline will teach you valuable lessons about yourself and about life. You will learn that motivation is fleeting, but discipline endures. You will discover that success is not about grand gestures, but about consistent, everyday actions. You will understand that true power comes not from controlling others, but from mastering yourself. As you cultivate discipline, You will find that your self-confidence grows, not the brash, hollow confidence that comes from bravado, but the quiet, unshakable confidence that comes from knowing you can trust yourself. You will face challenges with a calm assurance, knowing that you have the discipline to persist, to adapt, and to overcome. Your relationships will transform as you become more disciplined. People will be drawn to your reliability, your integrity, your strength of character. You will inspire others, not through words, but through your actions. Your discipline will create a standard that elevates those around you. In your professional life, discipline will set you apart. In a world where many people are looking for shortcuts, your willingness to put in the work, to go the extra mile, to maintain high standards even when it's difficult, will make you invaluable. Opportunities will open up for you because people know they can count on you to deliver. Your health and well-being will flourish under the influence of discipline. You will make choices that nourish your body and mind, not just for a day or a week, but consistently as a way of life. You will have the strength to resist short-term temptations in favor of long-term vitality. Financial stability and freedom will become within your reach as you apply discipline to your finances. You will develop the habit of living below your means, of saving consistently, of investing wisely. You will have the discipline to delay gratification, understanding that financial freedom is worth far more than momentary indulgences. Your time management will improve dramatically. You will learn to guard your time as your most precious resource. You will develop the discipline to say no to activities that do not align with your goals, freeing up time and energy for what truly matters. Creativity will flourish in the structured freedom that discipline provides. You will learn that creativity is not about waiting for inspiration to strike, but about showing up consistently, putting in the work, and trusting the process. Your disciplined approach will allow you to push through creative blocks and produce your best work. Your ability to learn and grow will accelerate. With discipline, you will develop a growth mindset, always looking for opportunities to expand your knowledge and skills. You will approach challenges not as threats, but as chances to learn and improve. Emotional intelligence will become one of your greatest strengths. You will develop the discipline to pause before reacting, to choose your responses thoughtfully, to manage your emotions effectively. This emotional discipline will serve you well in all areas of life, from personal relationships to professional negotiations. Your decision-making will improve as you become more disciplined. You will learn to gather information carefully, to consider consequences thoroughly, and to commit to your choices fully. You will develop the discipline to make tough decisions and to stand by them. Resilience will become your hallmark. Life will still throw challenges your way, but with discipline, you will have the mental and emotional strength to bounce back quickly. You will view setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities to learn and grow stronger. Your sense of purpose will become clearer and stronger. As you consistently take disciplined action towards your goals, you will develop a deeper understanding of what truly matters to you. Your life will feel more meaningful, more aligned with your values and aspirations. Leadership abilities will naturally develop as you become more disciplined. People will look to you for guidance and inspiration. Your disciplined approach to life will make you a role model, someone others want to emulate and follow. Your ability to focus will become razor sharp. In a world full of distractions, your discipline will allow you to concentrate deeply on what's important. You will accomplish more in less time, and the quality of your work will soar. Stress management will become second nature. Your disciplined routines and habits will create a sense of stability and control in your life. You will develop the ability to stay calm and focused even in challenging situations. Your self-awareness will deepen. The practice of discipline requires constant self-reflection and honesty. You will become attuned to your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, allowing you to make conscious choices about who you want to be and how you want to live. Gratitude will become a natural part of your outlook. Your disciplined efforts will make you acutely aware of the progress you are making and the blessings in your life. You will develop the habit of appreciating what you have while still striving for more. Your impact on the world will grow. As you become more disciplined and effective in your own life, you will have more to offer others. Whether through your work, your relationships, or your contributions to your community, you will make a meaningful difference in the world around you. The quality of your thoughts will improve. Discipline is not just about actions. It's also about mental habits. You will learn to direct your thoughts productively, to challenge negative self-talk, to maintain a positive and proactive mindset. Your ability to handle success will mature. Many people crumble under success, but your discipline will keep you grounded. You will have the humility to keep learning, the wisdom to handle increased responsibilities, and the strength to stay true to your values. Physical discipline will translate into mental toughness. As you push your body through regular exercise and healthy habits, you will develop a mental resilience that carries over into all areas of your life. You will prove to yourself, again and again, that you can do hard things. Your sense of personal responsibility will deepen. You will stop blaming circumstances or other people for your situation. Instead, you will take ownership of your life, understanding that your choices and actions shape your reality. Time will become your ally rather than your enemy. Instead of feeling like there's never enough time, your disciplined approach will help you make the most of every moment. You will learn to balance productivity with rest, work with play, striving with contentment. Your ability to delay gratification will become a superpower. In a world that's always pushing for instant results, your discipline will allow you to play the long game. You will make choices based on long-term benefits rather than short-term pleasures. Your personal standards will rise. As you consistently meet your commitments and achieve your goals, you will naturally start to expect more from yourself. This is not about perfectionism, but about continual growth and improvement. The concept of willpower will transform for you. Instead of relying on bursts of willpower, you will create systems and habits that make disciplined choices easier. Your discipline will become a part of who you are, not something you have to force. Your ability to maintain balance in life will improve. Discipline is not about becoming a workaholic or denying yourself all pleasures. It's about creating a sustainable, fulfilling lifestyle. You will learn to balance different areas of your life, giving each the attention it deserves. Your capacity for empathy will grow. As you develop self-discipline, you will gain insight into the struggles others face. You will be able to offer genuine support and understanding, having walked the challenging path of personal growth yourself. The way you handle failure will evolve. Instead of being devastated by setbacks, your discipline will help you view them as valuable feedback. You will learn to fail forward, using every experience as a stepping stone toward your goals. Your sense of personal integrity will become unshakable. Your words and actions will align, not just some of the time, but all of the time. You will become someone who can be trusted implicitly, because your discipline ensures that you always do what you say you will do. The quality of your questions will improve. Disciplined thinkers ask better questions. You will learn to probe deeper, to challenge assumptions, to seek understanding rather than just information. This will lead to better decisions and more profound insights. Your ability to be present will enhance. Discipline is not just about focusing on the future. It's also about fully engaging with the present moment. You will develop the ability to give your full attention to whatever you are doing, leading to richer experiences and deeper connections. Your capacity for forgiveness will expand. This includes forgiving others, but perhaps more importantly, forgiving yourself. You will understand that mistakes are part of the journey, and your discipline will help you learn from them and move forward without dwelling on past errors. The concept of success will evolve for you. Rather than chasing external markers of success, you will find fulfillment in the process of growth itself. Your discipline will help you appreciate the journey as much as the destination. Your influence will extend beyond your immediate circle. As you embody discipline in your life, you will become a beacon of inspiration for others. Without even trying, you will motivate people to improve their own lives, creating a positive ripple effect in your community and beyond. The way you approach problems will transform. Your disciplined mind will see challenges as opportunities for creative problem solving. You will develop a solutions-oriented mindset that can tackle any obstacle. Your ability to receive feedback will mature. Instead of being defensive, you will welcome constructive criticism as a chance to improve. Your discipline will give you the strength to hear hard truths and the wisdom to apply them effectively. The quality of your self-talk will improve dramatically. Your inner voice will become a source of encouragement and motivation rather than criticism and doubt. This positive self-talk will fuel your discipline, creating a virtuous cycle of growth and achievement. Your approach to goal setting will become more sophisticated. You will learn to set challenging yet achievable goals, to break them down into manageable steps, and to adjust your approach as needed. Your discipline will ensure that you keep moving forward, even when the path is not clear. The concept of comfort zones will change for you. Instead of fearing discomfort, you will learn to embrace it as a sign of growth. Your discipline will push you to continually step outside your comfort zone, expanding your capabilities and experiences. Your ability to inspire others will grow naturally. As people witness the positive changes in your life, they'll be drawn to your example. Without preaching or pushing, you will motivate others to cultivate discipline in their own life. The way you handle power and influence will mature. As your discipline leads to greater success, you will likely find yourself in positions of increased responsibility. Your disciplined approach will help you use this influence wisely and ethically, always mindful of its impact on others. Your capacity for deep work will expand. In a world of constant distractions, your discipline will allow you to engage in focused, high-value work for extended periods. This ability will set you apart and lead to exceptional results in your chosen field. The quality of your rest and relaxation will improve. Discipline is not just about work. It's also about knowing when and how to recharge effectively. You will learn to rest without guilt, understanding that proper recovery is essential for sustained high. Your ability to maintain perspective will strengthen. When faced with challenges or setbacks, your discipline will help you step back and see the bigger picture. You will be able to maintain your long-term focus even in the face of short-term difficulties. The way you approach personal growth will evolve. Instead of seeking quick fixes or magic bullets, you will embrace the gradual, consistent progress that comes from disciplined effort. You will understand that true transformation is a lifelong journey, not a destination. Your capacity for love and compassion will deepen. As you develop self-discipline, you will also cultivate self-love and self-acceptance. This inner peace and strength will allow you to open your heart more fully to others, creating deeper and more meaningful relationships. The concept of legacy will become more tangible for you. Your disciplined approach to life will naturally lead you to consider your long-term impact. You will think not just about immediate results, but about the lasting difference you can make in the world.